So keep in mind that is what happened. I have shuffled them all into one single thing. It's not the greatest. Weesh, noob? Yes, I am noob. Why do you think Phoenix always calls me noob? Phoenix always calls me noob all the time. And it is true. I am noob. So, let's start off with the QK. Okay. How are you guys enjoying this more like cinematic look kind of stream? I don't know if people are enjoying this look a little bit more. I just decided to stick with it because I don't think anyone else really has this kind of cinematic look. And I was like, you know what? Cool, let's just stick with it. It's a cinematic look that I think looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna move my keyboard away, and then I'll grab the box real quick. Alright. Yeah. I think I will put my face... you know what, when we do the unboxing, I won't put the face cam on, and I'll turn the face cam on after. But I'm recording this. Alrighty, let's open it up. This thing's a huge box. So, we have the QK100 Mark II High Nav. How's it going? So, Nav, I kept the cinematic look because you said the cinematic look looks pretty cool, so I just decided to keep it. We'll keep this look for this streams. It's like no one else does it. Let's do it. All right, let's take a look at the accessories real quick. Sorry, I bought a, what was it? I'm looking at all these things. 70 CU, 70 CU. Is this pre-recorded? Of course not pre-recorded. What did we buy? What did we buy? Oh, I did not notice any change since last time. I mean, yeah, because the last stream last week was with the cinematic mode look. It's just because of my widescreen, my ultra-wide monitor. Yes, I already reviewed this on YouTube video, so I thought we'd just take a look at it real quick on stream for some people that have any questions or they want to look at it real quick or they want to have any questions, and then we'll just go into the Switch organization after. So you guys can see what we have here. So if anyone actually has questions about the QK, the 100 Mark II, why would you pin a message? Yeah, like accessories wise, it's pretty simple, like it's similar to all the other QK stuff, but one of the things that I felt kind of sad about this whole QK 100 is the fact that it doesn't feel like a QK board anymore. Does that make sense? Right? Like, it doesn't feel like a QK board anymore. It feels more like... I don't know how I should explain it. It feels not like a QK thing, but it feels more like a usual, like, say... I don't know. More like... Yeah, more like Tick type, more like Chill Key, like what they're doing with their boards. Though I do think that QK has probably one of the best screens here, and a lot of cool buttons, but I mean, it's buttons that are pretty cool, not like anything amazing. But did you guys want me to test any switches in it, or did people even have questions about the board specifically? I don't think a lot of you guys would, to be fair. But I'll give you a quick sound test of it. The Neo 98 is a better quality board. So I can give you guys like kind of a rundown of like what I felt about this board. Is the 98 series that they released, or like, is very different. Oh, hi, is the lemon. Thank you for chatting for the first time. It's a nice sound, right? Oh, I have to sneeze 1 second. Whew. Okay, I don't have to sneeze. Okay, so one of the things to note for the QK100 and why I think the Neo 98 is a better quality board overall when you really look into it. The Neo 98 that I had, the Ano and the like overall CNC like they did with the board was just a nicer quality, right? So yeah, so like in comparison to what they originally were doing from QK, and this is my honest opinion, is it's not as good as what they were doing before. Like they had a much nicer build going on, much nicer materials. Like everything was a lot nicer from what they were doing. I think the Neo 98 series really kind of is like the budget custom side that people wanted more of, like close to a full size with a numpad. I think it was a lot better. And the QK100 kind of became a decent board. So like if you weren't someone that was in the custom side, and yeah, so like this is it's an ABS keycap set, which again doesn't make sense. Like the biggest thing that I mentioned in my video was that I didn't think made sense was the fact that why is it using ABS keycaps for a Thoki board, right? If you're looking at making a Thoki board, shouldn't you be using PBT keycaps, right? That was my thought. So I was wondering why they didn't decide to do that. Yeah, it's about 190 at the moment with their sale because it's supposed to be 210 normally. Snowy play games. What do you think about the keycaps? That's the thing. Is like I don't understand why they went with ABS. It just didn't make sense to me, right? At the 200 USD point, you have the Neo 98 choice that you could make, and the Neo 98 I felt was a much nicer build overall because you had more choices with it, right? So at $200, the 98 you could have built it custom, made it foamless or foamed. You could have done either way, and you are able to play around with it a little bit more. Obviously, they had the pre-built version, but they also had the custom barebone version, so you had a choice between the two. And I don't know. I think they tried something new with the QK100 Mark II, but I think it wasn't. It was very focused towards the non-hobbyist side. I would have probably leaned more saying that this is definitely not a hobbyist board, right? Unless you're a hobbyist that really wants something that's like for work purposes, that you need a numpad, you want to use it at work. To be fair, I think most office spaces, I know that most office spaces people are very mindful of how loud things can be, but this is not that loud. Like I could use this in the office. Because if you have an open shared office space, so this is dependent on your environment, of course. I think everyone's work environment is going to be a little bit different. The work environment can very depend. So, like my office space area, if I use this, it's going to be decently loud, but people aren't going to complain about it, if it makes sense. Like, there's going to be a lot of people that are usually talking, and because they're talking, it usually will be okay in terms of using it. So those are kind of like my thoughts. But I think in general, they should have probably gone PBT for this instead because it would be nicer. Going to be sold as pre-built, whereas 90... Yeah, I know. Yes. So they had the Evo line and that they spun into... Well, TickType was originally the creators of the Evo line. Hey, Plastic Bits. So TickType is technically a... the way that I can explain to you guys what TickType is that TickType was like their manufacturing lineup. So in terms of if you were to search for manufacturing of Neo boards or QWERTY boards, you would find TickType as the manufacturer. That's the branding that they used. And then they went with building like the Evo series boards, which obviously was quite popular on its own, and they're into more pre-built stuff. So it's a brand that is now doing their own thing, but I would say it's still technically linked to QWERTY and Neo, but has been a bit of a, I think, separated out because of what they're doing with pre-built boards and more gaming focused boards for like less enthusiast side. The only thing is though, I feel like the reason they did that is kind of pushing out these kind of boards, right? Like the QK100. And I'm not a big fan that they did that. Ooh. 1 second. Sorry, my I am felt my for some reason my audio kind of disconnected there. And that broke something. Sometimes my audio setup does this where the settings change, and even though I wanted to keep it in USB, it won't stay in USB, and then it goes into going to something else, which is not fun. Okay, we're good. Anyways, so yeah, my opinions. Is it fun? Yeah, the board's fun. I used this for work for probably 2 weeks. I kept it wireless for most of the time. The battery life is quite good. I gotta admit, the battery life is quite good. Did I break something? No, I didn't break something. I just pulled on my cable and made it from my earphones to speakers, which is not good because the speakers would be caught in my mic. So yeah, but that's just my thought. Like, I think overall the board itself is quite nice. The screen is actually really fun to play with. I enjoyed playing with this a little bit. Let me go into a different wireless mode. The screen itself is a very nice quality screen. Like, let me show you guys. It's a fun screen to play with. Like, this screen is so fun to play with. Because you can play around with it. There's even a game in here. So like if you wanted to, you could play a game. Oh, I already misspelled something. You get a game. So like at work, you could pretend that you're working by doing this. And I considered doing this because lately my work has been really slow. And I was like, oh, I have nothing to do. I could just do this and make it look like I'm doing work. But yeah, so it's kind of fun. It has a little quirk to it, right? It's a little quirky thing that has like a little stuff that you can do with it, right? You have the extra information here. And you have this QK2. And also their software is pretty good. The software you use for this, you can actually change it up and put the screens in. I think this keyboard would look great with keycaps, with some X-ray keycaps. I'm not a big keycap, like a PC keycap fan. That's the only thing. So $200, $10 game. I mean, it's specific things that you look for, right? And this little volume rocker here that they have, I honestly think it's not the greatest. You want to check out the RGB? Yeah, PC sounds a little bit too glassy for me, so I'm not a big fan of that. So, as you can see with the RGB here. So you get per key lighting. And you can change it up easy with a button. So like pretty much the nice thing about this board is that you don't really need a software to play around with it. So like you get to play around the colors, you can play with this little section here, right? It has the little buttons that I select here. This plays with the volume, but the thing about the volume too, by the way guys, is that the placement here is really tough. If you have really big fingers, you're gonna have a hard time using this because your fingers are gonna cover this whole section. And if you cover this whole section, what's going to happen is that it's going to get hard to like really use the volume rocker. You have to get your finger in between this specific section right here to be able to use it. So those are things that I think is going to be a little bit on the lacking side, in my honest opinion. Also, the fact that this here, it reacts to volume. So you can see there, right? Like if I was to go, you can see it react on screen, right? So these are the things that I think are cool, but like not, it's just, in a way it's kind of like extra features that do you really need it or do you not need it, right? It's the PVT fans X-ray. Oh, has a transparent layer, but the whole keycaps are ABS. Oh, that sounds actually interesting. I haven't seen those ones. Last batch sold out in less than a day due to its popularity. Oh, I haven't seen those ones. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna check those keycaps out. I'll have to check it out. But I'm currently at the point where I'm done buying keycaps for a bit because I bought too many. I've bought way too much keycaps. So, yeah, I mean, sounds like, oh, it doesn't sound good, I see. But, yeah, I just kind of wish. I just wish that QK kind of stuck with what they were originally doing with the Neo stuff instead of moving towards going this direction. I know they're planning to release some cool stuff. Good. Is this build getting a rebuild? Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, do you guys want me to try rebuilding this with different switches, or do you guys want me to do all these things? I don't have to do it. I just brought this out and wanted to do the stream with the board for people that might have questions live that I can't really answer, like, in chat, if that makes sense. Does the Kale Mix 07 are good switches? Is that the clicky to linear switch? Is that the clicky to linear switch? That's the clicky to linear switch, right? Let me just to remember. Can't remember exactly. Oh, thank you so much for... Why does the follow not show up? I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry that it's not showing up for some reason. I thought I had that fixed. My apologies. I'm sorry. I don't know who followed, but thank you very much. And my apologies, I couldn't see it. Terrible streamer. Ah, gosh. Kyle just thought, thank you for the follow. Broken stream as always. Yes, my streams are always broken and always gimmicky. Okay, guys? What else do you got to do instead? So, we have many choices today for the stream. In terms of the QK100, honestly, we can go over it. I just want to bring it out to ask you guys questions about it. If you have questions about it. If not, we can move on to the Switch organizing, where we can start talking about people wanting to buy some Switches for a much cheaper price from what I have after we organized it all. The Mix 7. The Mix is okay. It's a thocky linear Switch, but it can be clicky. I do plan to use it for my Smurf build. I got the disassembled Smurf, and the disassembled Smurf is gonna be a big pain in the butt to build. I can show you guys. Let me show you. This is the Smurf, and it comes his HMX hibiscus. They sound they would actually maybe they would sound good. I haven't actually done it. So this is my Smurf. I actually haven't used it in a while. The hibiscus ones. I think the hibiscus I got when I got the Rainy 75 a long time ago. Are we smurfing today? No, we're not smurfing today. We're organizing switches today. Oh, these come with the GDK stabs. Guys, the Smurf comes with GDK stabs. Does anyone else notice that? This thing comes with GDK stabs? This is GDK stabs not inside of a GDK box. What is this? Look how lubed up this thing is. Do you guys see that? Oh shoot, 1 second guys. I forgot to put on the fan on my camera. There we go. Don't want the camera overheating. My bad. Hi, Crafty Gamer. Welcome, welcome. You guys all get choices to buy some Switches. Did you delete your second channel? I cannot find it. Anywhere. Oh, it's the Mikey Types, and then there's Mikey Text. The Mikey Types channel is currently building. It's still building. It's having a hard time. So, let me type it out for you. That's my new other channel, which I should probably have it going. How good are you on PCs? What kind of question, or what do you mean by, like, what do you have questions about your PC? I don't know if I can really always help, but I know a little bit. Maybe I can help with that. What question would you have about PCs? Giveaway? I don't have any giveaways going on right now, though, for here. I might do a Twitch stream giveaway at a certain point, guys. I just don't know what I'll give away. The only thing is this. I have one board I can give away. There's one specific board I can give away on Twitch, but it's not worth it for a lot of you guys. The reason why I say it's not worth it for a lot of you guys is because the board itself is very cheap. No, Sinister, calm down. I'm not giving away my $600 keyboard. You guys making me grab everything. Give me a second. This is the only thing I have that I can really give away at the moment. Hi, Conan. I got a new server for a data center. I've been at it 2 weeks and struggling to the max. Oh, I don't know anything about servers. Servers is hard for me to do. I don't have any information. Shy, come down. It's not a $200 keyboard. No, it's not. It's not $200. Don't be doing that. Oh, so this is the only board I have right now that really can be used for a giveaway. Does Rin 60 is an okay board? I never tried the Rin 60. I have never tried any board from Kibo. I really want to try a Kibo board. I really would. It looks like Kibo is making some really cool stuff. But no, I haven't tried that, so I can't say for sure. So it's the Kata, and it's not a very expensive board, right? This is a very budget board. So me shipping this out, guys, is not worth it for a lot of people because the cost of shipping is more than the board, right? You guys have to consider this. Is the cost of shipping this board is going to be more expensive than it is to actually buy it. Though I don't think they sell it anymore. So this was like, I think the last one that Keeps and Cable had. So I could give this away, but as I said, it's going to cost more to do the shipping. Right, this is what it sounds like though. I'll give you guys a sound test. Space Bar is a little bit muted. It's not the greatest Space Bar. Yeah, it's an HMX switch, which no one really knows what HMX switch it is. And Anomalous, I'm very, very glad your Parabolica sounds good. Honestly, I like my Parabolica now. My Parabolica's pretty good. Just saw the one new mods. Yeah, so like, it's not, it's a budget board, right? It's a budget board. I don't know why chat's not showing on screen. There we go. There we go. Alright, we got chat showing on screen now. My apologies. That wasn't going on there. Okay, this should be good. We should be good now. There we go. But yeah, so... yeah, like, it's a decent board, but it's budget. It's not going to be for everyone, and I don't know if people really want to pay the $20 to $30 to $40 shipping for this thing for a giveaway when the board itself is a $40 keyboard. Does that make sense? So that's why. That is the reason why I don't want to do a giveaway of it on stream, because I just don't know if people really would want it and don't think it's worth it. I don't really have much else to give away at the moment. Pretty much the only stuff I have worth that's giving away now is my HE stuff, which again, some people might not want HE stuff that are in the enthusiast side of things. So, yeah. Alrighty, let's go into Switch organizing then. And I brought a bunch of Ziploc bags. Just keep in mind, I'm putting all these in Ziploc bags. So we will organize some Switches and let people kind of decide if they really, really want something. Dude, I'm not, I don't look like a K-pop idol though. If I look like one, maybe that could have been worth money. But no, it's not worth any money. And Mikey baiting? Bro, I'm baited all the time. I'm always baited. Always baited. It happens to me every day, every week. At a certain point, I feel like, you know what, I should just escape from Discord and streaming so I don't get baited. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I'm also doing the baiting too. So I have nothing to say. Okay, let me grab some Switches, guys, and let's try to organize this out. Keep in mind, guys, I know you guys are going to judge me for this, but please don't judge me too hard. Alrighty, let's start off with the first box. You should try the schema one day. I wish I could. Too bad they won't send it to me. I do have... I did order it though. We're gonna organize these out into separate bags. What am I sending to you? What do you mean am I sending to you? You've already made your decision. Shy, these are not... Shy, you have to understand, we're organizing these out. There's more in separated areas. Keep this in mind. We're not done yet. Yes, I'm putting it in Ziploc bags. While I figure out where I can get other containers with them. And in general, if you are interested in a specific Switch, you can always just send me a message. Not going to buy now. You don't have to buy now. Now we use plastic bags. Yes, we're using plastic bags. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. If you are interested in a specific Switch that I own, that you want, just send me a DM. And I will look at getting like... I'm thinking just like 3 batches of Switches. Like 3 full Switches batches for like $30 kind of thing. Try to keep it as budget as possible. Because like I don't expect to make money off this thing, but just let people try whatever they want to. Because this is going to be the original V1s of the Taro, the Keith and Cable Taro Switch, which is 70 Switches here. They only sent me 70, so I only have 70 Switches. That is a huge crab bag. Firecrackers. I might not give away those firecrackers. I had 110 ink blacks, so I want to see if they're all separated to different things. We have to really figure it out and organize it out. Shy, you have those switches. You own all of those switches. You own all those switches already. You broke? What do you mean you broke for tea? What did you do? How did you break them? This is a Gateron one. Yeah, those ones are probably wouldn't sell. You gotta keep in mind. You gotta pick and choose the right ones, man. You gotta choose the right ones. You built her board with them? What do you mean? What are those transparent switches? This is gonna be the Gateron Jade Maxes, I believe. Yeah, these should be the Gateron Jade Maxes. I bought the Jade Max to test them out. These are HE switches, actually. All of these ones here are HE switches. So, we're organizing all the switches up today. We'll find a bunch of random switches in random areas and in random parts as well. Because I used to have the MMs as well from Mucha Studio that you could build yourself. So I have different part switches too that I hand built using different materials. We have a lot of things here. But the idea is really going to be organizing all this out. Oh, I have a bunch of yogurts, but I bought those yogurts. So those are a no-go. Those are a no-go. I can't believe you didn't put it your... What do you mean put it your Switch in bag before? Yeah, but the thing is this. It's like when I was working on stuff, I'm just constantly working on stuff that I didn't really think about where to put these things. And then I just kind of got large containers and then ended up just putting all these things into like different areas. So I need to figure out kind of like what I'm going to do with all this to organize it out. I will be buying more list boxes, but I just want to put these in bags first just so I can kind of figure it out from there how I want to deal with it. But at the same time, I wanted people to have options to just ask about things. Bro, I just said go check latest video. Shy's just like forcing him. Yo, go watch my video. Go do it. I'm gonna put the liquors together because these are just the same liquors and I don't really want these liquors anymore. You should try this game. I get better organized than my switches already. What are those transparent? Oh, yeah, they been the good in the Eve 65. No HE. Yeah, HEs. I have a lot of HE stuff, related things. That's a thing. There's a lot of HE related things. And HE, I used to do a lot of Franken switching too. Because I wanted to figure out how to deal with HE. And some of these single ones, I'm just going to move around to the side. So I don't want... And then I wanted to just do a lot of Franken switching, which ended up leading to kind of like having random switches everywhere. Like this one is, for example, is a Franken switch that I was building. So like I want to test things. Good night. Is it, how do I say it in French? Say have a good night in French. Don't know. I wish I knew. These HE switches. I'm just gonna... A lot of these HE switches I kind of just don't want to keep anymore. So I'm just thinking what to do with them. I'm gonna put these all in one bag just to like throw out or something. I don't think anybody wants these HE switches. They're so old. Oh, Bonne Nuit? Bonne Nuit? Is it? Bonne Nuit? Did I say that correct? Bonne Nuit. I'm just gonna figure this out one. HE switches. Is this from... Okay, let's just put this in here. We're just gonna organize that. I have full sets of stuff. I'm just trying to organize it out. We're putting it in one bag. Shy's like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, just because I kind of want to throw away a lot of these HE switches. That's the reason why. I'm just like, should I just throw these out? Because I don't really want them anymore. I'm like, I don't really want these switches anymore. I'm just gonna put them to the side. And then we'll start like cleaning all these out into different parts. But yeah. Yeah, these are old HE switches. Old HE switches that kind of suck. Alright, let's grab another set. I treat Facebook Marketplace as my guilt-free garbage chute. Oh, I can't do that though. I feel bad. You guys see all these big containers? Free is free, no one's gonna complain. I mean, fair enough. Keep in mind that when I was first starting, so when I first started doing content and buying switches, I was buying so many switches so often that some of the switches, actually, you're right, I don't have like a full set enough for a keyboard. I actually only bought enough for, like, for example, just to do a sound test. So there are some switches that are like that here, and that's because I wanted to just test them out. Those ones I don't plan to sell because they're not full sets for a full board. Pretty much, if you want them, it's like, I'll be like, if you want them, you take it. If you want to test them for yourselves just to see what they're like, and it's only 40 switches, just pay for the shipping and they're all yours. That's what I'm thinking for those ones. Because it's not a full set, it's just enough for switch testing. We gotta go. Oh, gotta go. Bye, Weesh. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you dropping by, friend. Appreciate you dropping by. I would say more of the newer stuff, I have full sets enough for things. Could do like a mystery switch pick where you toss a bunch of random stuff and charge shipping. I could do that. We could do that. Really could do that. I don't know if people would have fun with that. If they want to. If people want to, I can definitely look into it. Oh, these are the heavy Geon switches. Yeah. Pretty much some of these will be like the ones that are individuals. I'm just gonna kind of put them to the side for a little bit. So, yeah, some switches definitely gonna only be like 40, so just keep in mind they're not full. How is it all mixed up? Like you got them and then just threw them into a giant box? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I threw them in a giant box. If I could show you the box right now, I would. It's a giant box. It's a giant split into and other small sets as well. So yes, it's like a lot of mixed bags of things. Keep in mind, it's a lot of mixed bags of things. Hi, KB. Waisu KB? I need to figure out how to pronounce people's names better. I feel bad when I mispronounce someone's name. I am shocked. Nav, what are you still shocked about, okay? It happens when you have someone who bought way too many switches and at first had things organized, and then you move, and then they all just kind of went to random places. This is what happens. They're all nice in small containers, because I used to have a lot of these containers. So these are the containers that I used to use, and it'd be like one set of switches just in here, and then over time it kind of went to everywhere. We play half, yeah, that's just crazy. Gambling switches? Come on. Come on, Shy. I thought you were better than that. Better than gambling. No, Shy. That's not what happened. That is not what happened. That is not what happened. It is definitely not what happened. More like I was playing, had them all in these small containers, and then one day I was moving them all, and then they got mixed, and then I was like, oh, screw it, they're all mixed. So that's what happened. That is what happened. They were all in their own containers, and then I ran out of container space. And then I tried to get more containers, and it snowballed from there. It snowballed from there. Plus, I don't think I'll have enough Ziploc bags for all these different switches. To be honest with you, I have so many different ones. It's actually kind of ridiculous. These are the MM switches, by the way. So these are UHMWPE switches, like housings that are put together with a stem. With a OOP stem. OOP stem. Playing around with some just like random switch material housings to build switches. Am I using this time? I'm just doing this because I'm also making a list of like, it's just easier for people to see like if there's something that they might be interested in than me trying to make a list of everything. Also to see how many people are interested in really wanting switches that are old. Some of these switches are really old switches, right? So I don't know if people are interested in wanting anything or not, and that will also depend, right? So those are the things I have to consider. But also, why not? Why not stream it and have fun and let people make fun of me for being crazy? You know? Because I understand this is crazy and I am crazy. So might as well be like, okay, I am crazy. You all know I'm crazy. So let's do this at the same time. I don't see it as crazy. Really, T? I know you're the most judgmental person here. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, T. Just bring them to meet and give away for free. Yeah, I plan to do that as well. So that's why I'm gonna put it in bags, and then I plan to put it in bags so that I can give it to people too. Like when I go to Keep Life, for example, I plan to, yeah, just give away a bunch of switches. It won't be a lot of switches, but at least there'll be testable switches. And then otherwise, I'm just gonna be throwing away a bunch of switches. Recycling a bunch of these switches. That's what I'm thinking. But I know there's certain ones that I have that people are interested in. I know that Nav was interested in the blue bubblegums from Gateron, because I have the blue bubblegum switches from Gateron. Yeah, you know what? It's because I have no other bags to use, and I was like, okay, Ziploc bags works. Okay, calm down, man, okay? I may not do the best way, but it works. HE got really cheap? No. HE is not cheap. HE is still expensive. HE has not changed. HE is still an stupidly expensive thing. HE is still ridiculously expensive. 5 cents to the public is worth more than the Switch going into them. Damn, you're right. You are right, Shy. You are very right. But what can I do? This is what happens. It's been a long time, and I'm just trying to clean up what we have. Because there's so many switches. It's just kind of crazy. With the bag, no 3 pins. Actually, I only have one 3-pin set, surprisingly enough. I think the only 3 pins that I have is the whatchamacallit, the, what was it? It's a very old brand. I forgot what brand it was. Oh, it was the Flocky Switch. No way Hall Effect is cheap. No way Hall Effect is cheap. Hall Effect is expensive. It's expensive. Mikey 2 rich to do that. Old brand Mikey type. Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean old brand? What did I do? No, it was it was a Flocky Switch with 3 pins. I forgot what it's called. The white something? It was a white something switch. I forgot what it was called. Also, you know who gave me the Ziploc bag idea, guys? It was Shoney's. Shoney's like, you should just put in Ziploc bags. I was like, you're right, I could do that. No, it was the... Was it? No, it was a white something switches. I forgot what they're called. Sheesh. You have Gat Oil Kings? Yeah, I have Gat Oil Kings. Of course I have Gat Oil Kings. Actually, do I have Gat Oil Kings? Yes, I do. I have the Gat Oil Kings V2. Yeah, KTT White. Yes. Thank you, Sinister. The KTT White. That's the ones. I have the Gat Oil Kings. Yes, I do. I have Gat Oil Kings. And then these ones, and then we'll put those over here because there's a lot more to come. We also have the Akos, Creamy Yellow. And then this is actually a combined package switch, which is supposed to be the macaroon switches that like you can mix and match the colors for your board. It's a very weird switch thing. It's like you can mix and match the colors of the switch with like, because they're macaroons, like you can have one pink, one green at the same time. And yeah, it was a weird, interesting switch. Do you still have Key Geek Explosion? No, I still have the Key Geek Explosion. I still have Key Geek Explosions. Boom. I still have Key Geek Explosions. I might actually run out of Ziploc bags. Just go buy them from Unikeys. Why you no buy them? I'm just kidding. Maybe I can sell you mine. I don't know if I was gonna really sell them, but I could like to sell them. The Durocs, yeah, these are the Black Lotus from Duroc. That is fair. If you're buying one from Unikeys, that's going to be a lot of sets you have to buy to make it worth it. I do have the Duroc shrimp. Yes, these are the Duroc shrimps. And then we have a Black Lotus with one Heavy Lotus switch for the spacebar. These ones are the SWG rubber with the novelties. Monetizing chores on Twitch. Dang. Pocket Prince gets it. Huh? No. When you buy the Black Lotus tee, it actually comes with the spacebar switch. It's colored a little bit different for the stem. It's white, and it's a heavier spring. It comes with it. Did you never get one? Wait, did you buy the Black Lotus before? They come with one single one. That's for the spacebar. Huh? You never got it? Did you buy it? You never bought it either? Really? I bought it and it came like that. Here, I'll show it to you inside. I'll grab it from the bag. It's inside. I'll show you. So, this should be the one single one. This one. This is the single out spacebar one. So this is the singled one out of all the regular ones. Crap noise that can't be fixed. So you know what? These are old switches. Can you really blame them for being bad? Yes, you can. You can blame them for being bad. He's like, lol, I didn't know that this was the thing. Yeah. No, mine came like that. Mine came with the one specific one that was separate. Of course, exactly. Yeah, but you know, no, I don't disagree. Shy knows his stuff for switches, and he doesn't like the talkie ace. Like he only wants the clacky. He loves his clack. So I get it. I'm gonna put these ones in this container here. One container that will have all the Duroc strips. You know why I bought these Duroc shrimps? In the beginning of this hobby, I got really into silent switches, and I wanted to build like a really nice silent switch, and turns out Franken switching with these was not the greatest idea, and it did not work out, so I ended up not doing it, which was really funny. And mechanically bad switches that can't be fixed. No, that's fair. I'm saying that's like, you're good. You're good. I get you. I get you. So, well, I might run out of Ziploc bags for this. I actually might. I might actually run out of Ziploc bags. Lol. These switches I need to throw away. These are throwaway switches. I'm gonna put all the throwaway switches into one little thing, because I'm gonna throw all of them away. Because they were really bad. And some switches, yeah, I got sent switches too, but I got sent it in like 70s, which was a little bit weird. These are the 3 pins. So these are the KTT whites, which I think are also really worth to be throwaway switches. Should be throwaway switches. Throw away. We have the kazoo. Throw away that Jodes from all the past stuff. Keep that one for this. This is a throwaway switch. This has no logo on there. Actually, we'll move this aside for a second. And then we have some of these single switches, which I'll put into a bag after. Ghost Dragon? No, I have no Ghost Dragons. I do not have any Ghost Dragons. Do not have any Ghost Dragons. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to get more bags, I think. Alright, I'm back with more bags. We needed more bags. It's Hash. How you be doing? It's okay. Do you still interested in Eve? It's updated with 4 new colors. Eve 65. I'm very curious about the Eve 65. I would love to review one, but I won't buy one from here. It's too expensive. For what, like, it's priced way too expensive here. So many things. The E in Korea, it's very cheap. Here, it's not as cheap. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's very expensive here. I'm not happy with the pricing. I'm not happy with the pricing. I'd buy them in Korea though. It's like 40 Canadian here. 50 Canadian. Do you have more clicky switches? U and T can fight that out. You and T can fight that out. I have no options for you except for... You took my big lucky cookies. Yeah, but the diamonds don't have... I think I only have enough for like 30. I only have enough for like... I don't have enough for board. That's the issue. So I do have parts of diamonds, but not like enough for a board. If that makes sense. Because this is gonna be 100 switches. Yeah, I bought the. I only bought because it was so expensive. I only bought like 40 of them because they were really expensive. I'm gonna throw out these jades. I'll throw out a bunch of switches as well. I should have these in a separate box over here. How many of these random boxes do I have? I have many. I have many, Shelly. These are all like old switches, like really old switches. These are switches I haven't used in a long time. But when I say long time, I mean long. Like this is from the Rainy 75, their HMX thing. You received them 1.5 years ago? Like, how many did you get? I don't know how many you bought. I have the Akko cookies. Oh yeah, I have the Akko cookies. Right. Oh no, I ruined my Akko cookies. I'm sorry, Nav. I ruined my Akko cookies. I remember, I ruined them. I ruined my Akko cookies. How did you lose them? How did you lose your switches? Unless you're moving. If you're moving and it happened, I get it. As I said, like all this got mixed up while I was moving too. Which was kind of why because we moved a long time ago and yeah, got messed up. No, and me too, right? Like that's what I'm saying. It's like I have all these switches that are kind of like everywhere because I used to yeah, because I just kept buying switches. Like I wanted to keep trying switches, more switches, and then I would end up in a place where I just had all these random switches. So yeah, like that's the same thing for me. It was like when my first few months of becoming a creator, like trying to do content, like I wanted to see what all these different things were out there, and I just kept buying different random things, and then just like I wouldn't buy a lot of everything, and then ended up kind of getting disorganized after a while, which was my mistake, really. The gliss boxes was a big saving point for me. The gliss boxes saved a lot of my organizing, but you know, before the gliss boxes and stuff, it definitely was messy. It's, to be fair, even now it's still not perfect, and I still need cleaning things up. But I was like, you know what, why don't I do this on stream while talking to people? It makes my life a little bit less lonely and sad. Even if I get judged and people hate me for this, which I'm sure people hate me and look at me like I'm a crazy person right now. And I get you guys. You can call me crazy all you like. I understand. I won't blame you for calling me crazy. You know what the interesting thing about the Avalon switches, by the way, Nav, is there is a diamond version and there is a non-diamond version, which is this one. So this is the diamond and this is the non-diamond, but they're both the same Avalon switch. See, wasn't I right? What do you mean wasn't I right? What are you right about? What are you right about, T? Huh? have the unique ones. I want the others. Fair. I can send you them if you want them. It's not going to be enough for a board, but you can just have them if you like them. I give to you for free. I said that you use your audience to make your task less daunting. Yeah, I mean, can you blame me? Can you blame me for that? When I can be hanging out with you guys who are so cool and know so much more and are fun to be with. That is true, you can make a numpad. Or I'm just gonna give them away on a... I'll probably give those away in a, at the Keyblade or something. I heard we can blame you for something. What are you blaming me for? What are you blaming me for? What did I do? What did I do to you? I did nothing to you. You can't blame me. With zero context? Just walking around being like, hey, catch! This is yours now. Good luck, bye! I could do that. I could 100% see myself doing that. I don't know, Shark. I don't know what you want to blame me for. Like, why would you want to blame me, Shark? When I've only given you love and, you know, support. Huh, Shark? I've only given you love and support. Why would you want to blame me? Please tell me. What do you want to blame me for, Shark? Huh? What did I do to you? Zero? What zero? This is the old switches that I throw away. Okay. Chucking switch, chucking switch. These are chucking switches. So those are chucking. Alright, keep this on her. Chucking switch. Chucking switch. Switches I will chuck. We're blaming Mike for a terrible streamer, not giving us content we want, and we pay for it too. What have you paid for? Please tell me what you have paid for. Nana paid. Nana has paid. So has Nav. So if they want something different, I will change the content at any moment, at any time. They deserve it. The chuck bucket, yeah, it's gonna be switches that I'm just gonna chuck. And then people are gonna be like, what is this? And I'll be like, enjoy, bye. You know? Hopefully they enjoy it. Time to riot, I guess, on behalf of Nana. I mean, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Let's check your switches. I mean, no, that's not true. I did something wrong. We paying not to see ads. Exactly. Thank you, Shy. Shy gets it. Thank you, Shy. Talk some sense into T. Because T wants to, for some reason, burn me at the stake. I don't know why. I didn't do anything to T. Maybe I should unpay to see ads to take a break from Mikey. Oh, did you subscribe too? I'm sorry. My bad if I didn't realize that. That's my bad. Did you want something else? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. Give me 1 second. My battery ran out. I forgot that my battery was not plugged in. Sigh. It's my camera running out of battery. I forgot that it's not plugged in. Technically speaking, plugged in. Because I'm using something different now. And yeah. Ripping you off. Excuse me? Pocket Prince, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Glad that thing's working now. What do you mean ripping you off? Excuse me? Whoa. Whoa. Please get the facts straight. Oh, shoot, it's not. 1 second. Let me just let it charge a little bit before I turn it back on. Yeah, camera died. I saw that. 1 second while it charges a little bit because whoa, excuse me, it wasn't whoa, hey, whoa, excuse me, when did I say to you it was going to be 3,000 for just the parabolic? You asked for like 5 different keyboards. I was like, okay, 5 different keyboards plus parabolica, 1K. You're welcome. So my camera is just letting it charge a little bit before I get it. I turned it back on. So yeah, a lot of the switches though, guys, is like, it's stuff that I purchased in the beginning. And I purchased a lot of these because I wanted to keep making content, so those were the things that happened. So does that not equal the same thing to you? You can't blame me for that. What do I rip you off? Giving you the best deal. I'm giving you 5 different cubes. It equals to the same deal that I mentioned. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm just letting my camera charge a little bit before I turn it back on because it just kind of overheated a bit. Wing key, yeah. So the Chinese wing keyless is kind of cool. I actually kind of want one, but I'm not gonna buy navs because I don't have the money to buy navs. I'm actually really curious though, you guys. Who here recently bought the Dyad? Anyone here buy the Dyad keyboard? Yeah, but it's not pink. Nah, you have to buy the pink one. If it's not pink, she won't buy it. She's very particular in that. It has to be pink. In full scale? Yeah, you're watching me full scale. What's up? Oh, is it? Is she actually gonna buy it? Oh, she bought a non-pink board. Dang. She's buying all the non-pink boards now? Is that what's happening? So T, are you buying Nav's Toro 60? Is that what you're doing? Because if you're buying his 60, you I mean, I'd be impressed if you do. Honestly, I'd be very impressed if you buy it. Though you should probably buy it. Why would you pass on the Nevi? Why would you pass on that? Oh, you bought the sand gold one, right? Right, you still want my sand gold Evo 75, I remember. Which, as I said, sorry that, I mean, if you come to Vancouver, I told you, I'll trade you up for it. You can trade it. But I'm just telling you, it's not worth it for you. It's really not worth it for you. Because the Evo 75, for me, mine, is like super beat up. Because I keep changing switches in it all the time, right? So it's just not worth it for you to take mine. Just not worth it at all. Seriously. I don't think it's worth it for you to take. Navi, really? Interesting. Okay, let me put back my camera again. Let's turn it back on. Let's see, is it on again? Oh, let's see. Oh, make sure the camera's set up properly. And then, okay, there we go. So, oh, that's not the right one. I grabbed the wrong one for a second there. Why are you skipping the Navi? Why don't you get it? So many switches. so many switches. My goodness. This is an insane amount of switches that I have. Oh man. There we go. Okay, let's organize these out. I'm sorry that I give everyone a boring stream today. I would build the Smurf, but I wanted to organize this out first. Save the space. Here for the vibes. Nav's like, Mikey's streams aren't interesting enough. I'm only here for vibes. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to hang out with everyone. Honestly, I thought of doing this not on stream and just doing like a Discord live so that people could join and talk at the same time. Actually, I could do that right now. I could combine this into a Discord live. But I wanted to organize out today. I don't get many chances to just sit and organize out all the time because I'm always making videos. And I actually have another video I need to work on, which is the issue. So I'm just constantly working. Too many people talking isn't as good. No, it's true. It's true. It's not good for... That's the truth. But I like the Discord vibe sometimes, you know? Like when... I like it when Shark streaming is like designing sometimes. And when Shark's designing something and then you get to go watch him design, talk to him, and then people join in, and then you talk with those people. And then you're like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And then he's doing it while I'm driving home, so then I can actually just like talk instead of having to worry about driving or like having to look at something. So it makes it my life easier. The emotional labor of working, I actually don't mind it. I'm actually a lot more social as a person. I'm okay to be social. So, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the MBTI test. I don't know if you guys ever took the MBTI test. But I am an E. So, I am an E person. I am not an I. I'm not an introvert. I am an ENTJ person. I am ENTJ. Stay away from me. But Shark, I'm gonna be running at you. Do you know that? Like when I see you at Keep Life, I'm gonna be running at you. I'm literally gonna run at Shark and be like, Shark! And I'm gonna run at Shark. So I hope Shark will be okay with that. Because I plan to run at Shark. So I hope you're okay with this, Shark. I'm giving you a pre-warning. I have given you pre-warning. Yo, I'm still gonna recognize you. You don't need to wear glasses for me to recognize you. I'll still know it's you. It's not hard for me to tell. I'm gonna run up. Yeah, oh yeah, only work for Superman. Don't work for you. I'm gonna run up at you, and then I'm gonna give Shark a big hug. And I'm gonna be like, Shark! I mean, of course, I would love to respect his personal boundaries. But I still would love to go and run up and hug Shark. But that's just because I'm a very social person. And I would give hug. Like, I would do that to Nav, too. I would run up to Nav and give Nav a big hug. But I would be scared that Nav would reciprocate and give me a big hug. So, why is my camera turning off? It's charging. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just keep the camera off for a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. It's just for some reason not doing. I don't know why it's not charging up fast enough. It's just being a bit slow in terms of the battery. Or is it overheating? Is that the issue? 1 second. I think it's overheating. Oh, you know what? It's probably the overheating. No, it's overheating. It's overheating. It's overheating, and the cable is not charging my fan. That is the issue. And also, Shy, let's be honest here. You expected a ghetto stream, okay? You're not expecting a nice, clean, awesome stream like Alex's stream from my stream. When you come to my stream, you're expecting it to be ghetto. Okay, you have to expect ghetto. That's the thing. Fake battery? I don't have fake battery. That's the thing. So that's the biggest issue. But come on, like when you come to my stream, are you really expecting my stream to be as nice as Alex's? I don't think so. My streams are ghetto. Because I am pretty ghetto. Yeah, no, I have a battery, but it wasn't the battery issue. It was overheating and my fan wasn't getting charged. So I need a cooling fan for my camera because it overheats, and I just didn't have it charging. Like it wasn't charging the fan. That was the issue. It wasn't charging the fan. All right, 1 second. Getting to the end of this thing. We're getting to the bottom of the stuff. Yes, we're getting to the bottom. So, Shark, you're here. Are you still here, Shark? Do I have permission to give you a hug? Do I have permission, sir, to give you a hug? Please tell me. Okay, cool. I have permission to give Shark a hug. It's been confirmed, everyone. I get to give Shark a hug. So, I will be running up to Shark to give him a hug. I'm gonna put all these away to the side. A bunch of stuff I have to throw away too. Wait, what do you mean by you're not patient? What does that mean? What does this not patient mean? I feel like Shark's gonna punch me in the face now. Oh. Okay, I was like, when Shark said "end patient," I was like, is Shark gonna punch me in the face? Is that what Shark's gonna do? I was like, that sounds like Shark's gonna hit me. The flush switches, check them out. Oh man, you guys are funny. I am. Yeah, no, I get you guys. I understand the antisocial aspect. That is not me though. I am not antisocial. I'm very social. So I apologize to you all in terms of that aspect, because I will be very social when I get to meet people. It's also kind of the reason why I'm not afraid of, say, going to like meetups and stuff. Or I'm not afraid to, not just meetups. I'm not afraid to go meet people in like or even, for example, interviews and stuff too. I'm very, very comfortable with interviews. I feel very comfortable in interviews, actually. I'm able to sit there and just be like, hello. It's because you're 30. Oh no, I don't like it when it gets too quiet because it feels like there's an awkward pause. So then I will end up starting up a conversation and be like, okay, so what are your thoughts on this? And how's life going with you? And how is this and that? And oh yeah, I know you had this happen recently. Oh, how's that going on? Oh, how's this happening for you? And I will make constant conversation. So nosy, yes. In a way, you can call it being super nosy. I don't want it to be silent, and I want to make sure that the person isn't feeling too awkward. So I'll make sure to try to keep it going. Yeah, I get that. That's the thing. Introverts will do that. I just don't want it to be like super, super silent. So I like to, try to give some kind of conversation to keep happening. That is true. That's not wrong. I will, if I know that my friend is an introvert, I will be the one to go and do all the talking for them, because I don't want them. Like, I know that they don't feel comfortable with the talking, but I am. So I will take the lead with everything. And if there's something that they really, really want to do or want to happen, for example, say they see someone that they're very interested in talking to, I will walk up to that person in their behalf and be like, hey, how are you? My name's Mikey, and this is my friend. And then start up a conversation that way. Because I don't want my friend to feel like they need to really put the pressure on themselves to try to do it, when I can just do it for them. Yeah, that's what I do that often. It's not hard. Literally, that's what I do. I'm like the introvert, yes, ambassador. Like, I'll go talk for them. Because it's not easy for introverts to introduce themselves, right? So I will do it for them. I'll just be like, okay, cool. I'll go and start this conversation. You join in when there's a topic that you feel comfortable joining in on. And then we can go from there. Yeah, that's what I do. Like, when I go to Keep Life, right? There's gonna be people that I never met. Like when I meet Frank, for example, the first thing I'm gonna do when I see Frank is gonna be like, give him the 90-degree bow and then give him a hug. And then be like, hi, Frank. Fuck out in silence. No, usually I'm just like, hey, is there something that you've been... Usually the best way to start a conversation is with an incident or something that happened more recently. So, for example, I would start off the conversation in the current situation, like current times, being like, hey, did you see the World Cup? Man, I can't believe Spain won. I really thought Argentina had a good chance. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, I watched that. And then like, oh yeah, they won. And then they would be like talking about what their thoughts were, or they'd be like, oh, I actually don't watch soccer. I'm not a big fan of soccer. And I'd be like, oh, really? Oh, is there some other sports you like to watch? Or are you into sports at all, or whatever? And then they'll be like, oh, actually, I like this sport. I play, for example, some people say I play pickleball. I'm like, oh, you know what? I've actually played pickleball. I love pickleball. I usually play with my friends. I don't have my own racket or anything, but yeah, it's so much fun. Like, where do you go play, or how do you play, or things like that. So I just start up the conversations. I'll try to find some point where there is going to be mutual ground, because the mutual ground is the most important part of a conversation. Chocolate parts. Typical 30-year-old? No, it's not about being a typical 30-year-old. There's a lot of 30-year-olds that can't do that same thing either. I know a lot of my friends that are 30 that don't want to do those conversations at all. It's just a difference of I don't want to, or you can sit in silence, and silence is fine, and I don't mind the silence either, but I would prefer to try to get to know the person. So, what are the best value switches in your opinion? All sound profiles? Value-wise, I think HMX has good value. Honestly, HMX has very good value. Very hard to go wrong with HMX, in my opinion. Very, very difficult to go wrong with HMX. Egypt blame FIFA for cheating. Yeah, I know. Egypt, I saw that whole news about Egypt and how they're blaming FIFA and being like, this is rigged. This is rigged. Which, you know, to be fair, I get their point. I get their point. But, yeah, nah. Nah. This is going to be fun trying to list this all on Shark's website. Hi, Silhouette. It was in fact rigged, Lamau. Oh. We live and learn. Argentina was former UFC fighter? What? It's FIFA. If it wasn't rigged, I'd be more shocked. The Spanish L? Yeah, I mean, they had a riot happen. I heard it was really bad on their side. I kind of felt bad for the people in Argentina. That's like, that kind of sucks. You know, you live in a country, you don't really want to have to deal with all the anger and like rioting, but people riot. Rioting happened. That's not great. Really not great to have riots. Messi goes home with an L. Yeah, Messi went home with the L on his last ever FIFA World Cup. Quite unfortunate. You know what I should do, actually? And Keep Life, what I'll do is I'll carry around my, like, the container that I'm making that's supposed to be throwaway switches, and then I'll just let people take one switch at a time. Be like, hey, you want to grab one switch for free? You can take whatever switch you want. Just put your hand in, grab a switch, and it's yours. And then they can take a switch, and they get to try a switch that they've maybe never tried before. So that could work. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that could work? Do you think people would be okay with that? Like, I just bring a container of switches where someone can just put in their hand and grab a random switch, and then they get a switch to test for themselves. Because these are older switches, mostly. Okay, you know what? What's in the box? What's in the box? I got you. Alrighty, we got a bunch. Yeah, you know what, that's probably better. I'll get them to like look away and then random pick a switch. So, I pretty much organized most of it out. I'm gonna do the rest a little bit by myself. I'm gonna take a break from the switch organizing. As you guys can see here, all the switches that we put into bags. I'm thinking we'll just take a quick break from it, and then we'll start going back at it again. So, any interesting boards that people bought recently? Has there been anything interesting that came up recently? There isn't 4 switches, Sinister, okay? Get it right. Facts straight. Wait, you found a board? What? I'm actually really curious. Let's check ICs real quick. Let's check GCAC. Let's see if there's anything on GCAC happening. That's my keyboard now showing up on the computer. take a little break from the Switch organizing. Take a look at GCAC. I'm curious if there's anything new happening up. Interest checks. Alright, let's take a look. Where's my display? Oh. No. Huh? This? Oh, it is. Okay. Show if I turn this off. There we go. We can see it here. So 1 second. Let me just do that again. Just so I can keep track of chat at the same time. Soon board. Bunny Girl R2? Hello, P6. Hi, P6. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the ghetto stream. That is what I'll call my streams from now on. I've been good boy. You know, I'm really tempted to buy my, like, I'm waiting for the Glare 60 FE. Really waiting for that one. What is this one? Oh, is this the symmetrical one that Shark took a look at? Seriously, I can't afford the Glare 60 normal edition. Right. This is the one that Shark looked like. That was it was the symmetrical one. I don't know. It looks cool, but I like how it's symmetrical. The only thing is like, yeah, double Y. You need double Y. So, Sinister, if you didn't know, I bought a stick. I bought the dyad. So I ordered the dyad. I ordered this thing in black. I bought this board. I ordered it. I caved and bought this. To be fair, I actually saved some money on my plane tickets to Keyblade, so reason why I bought this thing. I had money left over to buy the Dyad TKL. So I bought it. I was like, you know what? I have money left over. I can do it. So I bought it. I'm not even gonna lie. I bought this. There's like no reviews on the Dyad TKL pretty much. I think the only one that I saw was Rias's. There is no boards with a set of 2 Ys. You need to buy 2 keyboard sets. Oh, I guess Phoenix did Phoenix did a stream, but like in terms of YouTube wise, there wasn't really any review videos. That's the thing. So yeah, Phoenix's review was buy it. Yeah, Phoenix thought it was really good. Oh no, this one. Like to have 2 Y keys. Because this is a symmetrical board, you need to have 2 Ys. Yeah, Alex didn't even do a stream on it. So you need 2 keycap sets for this. Literally 2 separate keycap sets to make this work. Because otherwise, it doesn't work otherwise. Yeah, it doesn't work otherwise. It's cool though. I think the symmetrical look is really nice. The Supernova is something that I'm really interested in. I'm hoping I get to review this. Yeah, because it got sold out, right? I heard it's like they sold 200. They have 200 units and it's already sold. It's like almost sold out right now. So this is supposed to end next week. Like it ends next week, which is kind of insane. I got the black. I know that some people might think black is probably not a great color because they have all these great colors here. I don't know. Do you guys think I should change the color of this? I ordered black, but what do you guys think? Someone tell me here. Did I choose the wrong color? I chose black because I have 0 black keyboards. Black is boring. It is boring. So I have a mint. I bought the schema in mint. So I changed my schema order from aged outlook to mint because I saw that the aged outlook had so many orders and I wanted something different. How many boards do I own? So I own, how many do I own? Oh, I forgot to turn on face cam. How many boards do I Yeah, but Nev, I want it to be different. I like to have a board that's just a bit different. Except for this one, I chose black only because, yeah, the thing was like the aged ILO had so many orders. I wanted it to be a little bit different. So this is what I ordered. This is what I changed it to. Bulky boards. Let's see here. What did I change mine to? Actually, maybe if I go home. So this is gonna be my order for the schema. Yeah, because I want something special. Okay, I want I want something special. So mine's mint and mint, and it's with the red patina. This is my order for the schema. No, Nav, it's not special enough. I want it to be something that's so unique that people don't have it. This is my order for the schema. Okay, I want something special. Red on mint is ugly. You know what? I don't mind it though. I actually don't mind this look. Yeah, let me feel special for a moment, okay guys? Holy Monka's here judging my order, being like, it's ugly. Holy Monka, why you mean to me? Cause you ain't looking at. No, this actually does work though. I think this works. I don't know. Do you guys think it doesn't work? I think it works. I like it. I think this actually looks pretty decent. I changed it. I changed it to mint. I went from this. So my original order was this, and I saw how many people had it. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to go mint. And the red patina, I was like, I actually think it works. I think in person it might be different. The cappy, oh, really? You guys don't think it doesn't work? I mean, the machinist copper would probably be better. Oh, I don't know. I thought this would work. Where's Bull when I can ask him? I thought this worked pretty decent. But doesn't fit that mint. Is it that? I mean, to be fair though, you're not really gonna look at this. It's like, this is gonna be very unseen. Should I do machinist copper? Do I change it to machinist copper? Machinist copper. Ditch the mint. No, it's already changed it. I changed it to the aged. From aged to mint. I feel bad going back to keep it. Be like, can I change it back to aged? But the mint is so nice. I really want this mint. Because I'm gonna match this. I'm gonna match this mint schema with the so I was thinking of change. Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm matching the mint with the GMK analog dreams. I'll go to store tomorrow and tell them to change your order. Yo, no, you can't do this. I don't know. When does this end? When does this end? When does this end? Let me see here. I mean, I could just change it to copper because the copper is like the same price. I don't know. I like the mint though. I like the mint though. No, I never saw it. I didn't see the Digital Nightmares because I don't really pay attention to that much. I've been kind of like holding off on buying things as much as I can lately. There's a few things that I'm really wanting to buy right now. So, as you guys know, the F-165 is next month, and that's when I'm getting guaranteed for sure, for sure. I'm buying that 100%. By the way, guys, new one. This one is a group buy that's coming up soon. It's a group buy that's going to be going global soon, so I would love for people to keep an eye out on it. Because I talked to the owner of the brand, like the brand designer, and I think it's going to be a cool board. I really think it's going to be a cool board. I bought this one, by the way. I've already ordered this. So mine is getting prepared right now still, but I caught it in this color, black and red. So I bought this one. I'm waiting on this one. How's up, Shonies? This one looks so nice. I saw it in person and it looks really good. Like the work that he's done on this one, it looked really nice. The side profile's a bit boring, I'm gonna be honest. The side wasn't as nice, but it's still a nice board. And overall, the sound wise was pretty good too. It is a bottom mount board, so it's a little bit different. It's a bit interesting in that aspect. But this one is gonna be a fun one. And the group buy is gonna most likely be next month. For those that might be interested, it'll be a group buy next month with Kibei likely. End of next month, going to September maybe. So the price on this one, we're probably looking in Canadian 420, 450 Canadian. Will there be reviews? Yes, there will be reviews. There will be reviews. Yeah, 420-ish, 450 Canadian for this board. You guys have to keep in mind too, it's so many different pieces. Like you see all the pieces here. So you have the top layer, you have the intermediate plate, you have a bottom, you have the weight. It's gonna be alu. There's no brass weight, and then there's the weight on the bottom as well. So it's the Odyssey 60. So around 420, $450. It's so many different pieces that it's like value-wise, you consider this kind of crazy. But the board itself should weigh about 2 kg after you build it. Close to 2 kgs, 2.2 kg. I think after you build it. It's not, the mounting's here. So it's this intermediate plate right here. It's bottom mounted into there. Kilograms, yeah. So about a little over 2 kilograms after build. Yeah. So this is where the mounting's gonna be. If I can zoom in for you. See right here, it mounts into the bottom of the case. Like it's technically, it's like bottom mount, but not really fully bottom mount because it's like mounted in between. But I guess that would be bottom mounted. I think this has been cool. You know what extras I'm waiting for, actually, guys? I'm waiting for a very specific extra to come up. If I don't get the Stinger raffle, I have a board I really, really want to buy. It's a board I really, really want to buy. And if I had to choose between the Glare 60 and that, I'm probably going to choose that. And that's the Lily 60 HHKB. Like, if I had to choose between that and the Glare and the Lily, I would buy the Lily. I am 100% buying the Lily. Lily Rich. The Lily 60 extras are coming up soon. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. No one gets the schema. I'm not selling the schema, guys. Calm down. I'm just getting DMs. I'm like, who wants my schema? You're not getting my schema, guys. I'm not selling it. I'm not selling the schema. Go away. And then people literally DMing me being like, yo, I want your schema. Copper would be nicer. I would vote. Sorry guys that I missed your messages. I was not able to catch the YouTube messages. Copper moves. Nowadays cars, buildings, and desktop always use neutral colors. Yeah, neutral colors is a bit more safe. I think people definitely feel more safe. Oh my goodness, you guys just like vultures, just like being like, hey, yo, I call your scheme. Alright, let's get back into the organizer. Oh man, it's funny. You guys are like vultures. First dibs on everything. Yo, I mean, I can tell you guys what I'm gonna sell in the near future. I already have a list of boards I'm gonna sell in the near future, so I already know what I'm gonna sell. So you guys don't really have to do it. Except HE, you can keep it. Well, actually, HE is probably gonna be sold to like other people. I am gonna be selling in the near future. Once my tofu arrives, I'm gonna build the tofu, and then I'm gonna sell the tofu. So the tofu 65 that I got, I will sell after I receive it and build it. You guys can argue and do all that all you want. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Go away. I'm not giving it to any of you. All these people, all these vultures. All these vultures. No one gets it. Tofu 65. 65. Only 65. No 60. Tofu Redux 1? I have no idea. No, you're not getting just the bottom, okay? You're not getting just the bottom. T. If you want to buy it, you buy the whole thing. There is no such thing as I just want the bottom. That's not allowed. Okay, I'm not gonna just sell the bottom of my tofu at 65. It don't work that way. We definitely don't work that way. I'm not giving you my tofu 65. It's not happening. I'm not gonna give you my bottom. I like the my config for the tofu 65 is really nice, and I think it's a very nice looking board. But do I keep it? I don't know. We'll see. No, you don't get my Sebas. My Sebas is mine. I love this board. It actually sounds so good. Wow, the Sebas is so good. But am I gonna keep the plus 84? No, I'm probably gonna sell the plus 84. So pretty much I would plan to do one build stream of the plus 84, and then I'll likely be selling it. Because I think the plus 84 is cool and all, but I don't think I need it. I don't think I need the plus 84, especially because I bought the dyad. I'm very inclined to just sell the plus 84 at this moment. But I want to build it at least once for sure. Plus 84 Proto I had was terrible? Why do you say that? Why do you say it's terrible? Don't say terrible. Terrible is the bad. I don't know. The plus 84 seemed like it was going to be a good board. So I bought it. But I'll be selling it pretty much after. So, likely speaking, it'll be a plus 84 stream build. And then I will sell it to likely Salmon. Salmon in Nav's Discord. I think he wanted it for the price that I was going to sell it for. About 350 CAD. Because I had 2 plates and a bunch of other stuff with it that I got with it. There's like a bunch of stuff that I got with it. I don't know what the new version, the one I had was Bion Bolt version. Oh, I think... Really that bad? It's like, I've heard multiple things. Some people saying that the plus 8 sounded really good. Shy's corn sounds so good. Honestly, Shy's corn sounds so good. I watched the video that Shy posted today on the corn with the yogurt. It sounded really good. It sounded very, very good. What are these ones? What switches are these? Oh, these are the Invo key switches. So by the way, for people that, yeah, I'll make a list of switches I'll be selling soon. Pretty much anything with 70 and above. I'll put a list together for people, and they can kind of choose which ones they want. Yeah, I heard that they made changes, right? Like, I did hear they made changes on the board. So, I did hear about that. No, it's gonna make 70. Anything with 70, I will sell. I'm not gonna sell the ones that are under 70 switches. 70 would be a minimum. 70 will be minimum amount of switches needed for me to sell it. That's what I'm going off of. Because I don't want to sell like 40 switches. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so pretty much I have a little bit more to go over, like to organize out, but I think I'll do the organizing up here on stream, and I'll organize the rest out and make a list that I'll post up in Nav's Discord. So if you want anything, check Nav's Discord. Nav's Discord will be where I go over it. All the switches that I'm selling. So if you want access to any of these switches, make sure you join Nav's Discord. Nav, please link your Discord. Nav, please link your Discord. Why you no link your Discord? Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, but there's not a lot. I mean, there is a lot. Actually, there is a lot more. Oh, I forgot about those ones. Oh, I forgot about the other switches that I had. No, shoot. It's okay. Bro, you have a Discord? Yeah, but my Discord's for more HE users. And my Discord is already a lot of people. I don't need more people in my Discord. Yeah, I don't need more people coming into HE Shame, because Phoenix already does that. No, you're not getting my Azaleas, Roxy, Toreros, or Hydras, T. Okay? T, you're not getting these switches. My goodness. T just comes into my DMs and is like, yo, I want these. And I was like, no, you don't get those. Okay. You suck. Wait, you only selling... No, I'm not. I have other switches. There's a lot of different ones that I have. I have a lot of switches. I don't know, do we want to build the Smurf today? It's like already 6:30. We're streaming for 2 hours now. Do you guys want to just go over the basic build of the Smurf? Like, I'm not gonna build the board fully, but we can go over the solenoid building part if you guys want. I have no idea how I'm gonna build this thing. This is gonna be insane. So no, Holy Maka. No, it's not. It's not. It is not. It's not Holy Maka. I'll show you what I got. It's a fully disassembled Smurf literally nothing in here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to build this thing. This is gonna be a fun one to try and build, I guess. It's gonna probably take a while to do, honestly. Because of so many parts to it. I'm gonna have to watch the guide. Wait, where is the... give me a second, where's the PCB? No, the PCB is here. We got the PCB, we got the PCB. I was like freaking, I was like, wait a second. So, it's a really badly... Oh my god, look at this PCB. Why did they do this to the PCB? Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this PCB? Yeah, oh my goodness. This is insane. Let's take a look. Yeah. I mean, yes. Dang, that flex. You guys see that flex? Flex. That is true. No, I get you guys. It's just funny. It's like, whoa, that thing flexes like crazy. Still, I'm scared by that PCB. I'm scared by that PCB. Metal version would have been cool. I'm not gonna deny it. A metal version would have been very nice. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking of doing the Smurf stream next week because I don't really have anything planned for next week. I think. I thinks. Yeah. So, I want to read over the build guide. I haven't read over the build guide just yet in terms of how to assemble this thing. I think assembling this thing will be very interesting because I have a fully disassembled one. So, going over every little part and building this will be very interesting for sure. I think you guys would be very much also love to see me break something, which high chances I break something. I don't mind plastic boards sometimes. Plastic boards can be fun. I have to. The build manual is like a must on this thing. Without the build manual, I can't do anything. This thing is gonna be like a brick to build. Oh, that's gonna be really hard. So much more stuff I'm gonna have to do. I don't know. By the way, so this right now, by the way, guys, is my Sebastian with the Key Geek PAs. I love how it sounds. It's so good. I like it. I love that space bar. I love it. Yeah, the space bar is so nice, right? But yeah, I mean, switches wise, in terms of newer switches that I'll probably be selling, most likely the HMX Meteorites. It's the GDK stabs, by the way. I have the GDK stabs on my spacebar. So it's the GDK stabs. So the HMX Meteorites. I will also be selling like a bunch of Key Geek stuff as well. A bunch of HMX, bunch of Key Geek. Probably some wing trees as well. Do I have M1s? I do have Key Geek M1s. Let me see. So let's just go over the Unikey's website. Let's just kind of go over the Unikey's website. Which, by the way, guys, if you do buy something from Unikey's website, please use code Mikey, and you get to save 7%, and also support my poor channel that I'm very bad at. Oh wait, 1 second. I forgot to do something real quick. Let me see here. M1s. I do have M1s. I think I have 90 M1s as well. As I should need to move my YouTube side chat too. Let's see here. Move it up. I'm not gonna sell the Torero switches. I actually like them. The Torero switches are pretty nice. So there we go. So what switches do I have? The blush is coming. The blush is on its way at the moment. So I have blushes coming that I'll probably end up selling. Wait, they don't sell the QK100 anymore? Oh, they don't sell the M1? Oh. Yeah, I have the M1s. I also have M3s. So I'll make a list, of course. Post it up, everyone. So pretty much I have the Blossoms coming. I'll have the Meteor as well that I'll be letting go of. I won't let go of the Firecrackers. I have the Frogs, by the way. So I have 70 Frog, HMX Frogs that I'll be selling. If anyone wants the Frogs. So I'll have the Frogs. If anyone is interested in the Frogs. I also have the T-Rex, which I'll also be selling as well. HMX T-Rex. I also have the Cloud V2 that I'll be selling as well. The HMX Cloud V2s. I also have the Gleam V2, not the 3.9mm ones, that I'll be selling as well. Yeah, T-Rex I'll be selling. I'll be selling the Yamatake, because I have the Yamatakes as well. Oh, do I still have the Yamatake? I should. I might sell the Sandstorm. I don't use them, so I might sell the Sandstorm. So those are the HMX ones. Key Geek wise, I'll sell the Ding Dings. So the Ding Dings will be sold. I have the M1s. I can sell the M1s as well. A lot of the Key Geeks are gone for some reason. Interesting. Not sure why they're gone. Maybe sell the explosions. I know that Sinister wants the explosions. Maybe I sell the explosions. But yeah. Those are a lot of the switches I'll be selling off. Oh, also the golden apples. I'll be selling my B-Sun golden apple not the V2s, but the original ones. I don't have the B-Sun olives, but I do have B-Sun golden apples and the strawberry B-Sun, which I'll be selling those too. So those ones will be sold too. I don't know if you guys want me to do something, a rebuild before I go. There isn't really much else to do. How did you do a blind tournament? I'm really curious how you did a blind tournament. Because doing a blind is hard. Oh, B-Suns are the tactile bumps on B-Suns I think are very similar. Oh, by the way, guys, a little update for you guys, real quick. So I'm in the middle of a bit of a talk right now with two brands. As you guys may know, I have two different switches that I'm working on at the moment. So I have a tactile switch that I'm currently in talks with TTC. So there is a possible tactile switch that might be coming soon. They went into talking about it and going into a like an application in terms of seeing if like going into the sample process and stuff. So we have the special tactile switch of mine that I will be bringing out. It's going to be a like a Holy Panda tactile bump, if you guys remember the Holy Panda. So Holy Panda's tactile bump plus more scratchy, slightly clacky switch. So that's the idea for that one. It's going to be kind of like a PT Black mix with a Holy Panda with more kind of scratch and clack to it. It'll be an actual Holy Panda bump because it's going to be using the Holy Panda bump, like the bump action on the stem. So that is going to be the switch that I'm currently in process of discussing and negotiating on in terms of a switch. And I'm doing also my HE switch sample should be ready soon. I'm also in terms of in negotiations with Gateron at the moment for that. The sample should be done soon, and hopefully negotiations can go well in that. I don't know how well it'll go, but let's just hope that it goes through and that we can have a decent HE switch that comes out. That's not bad. So that is something I'm currently in the works doing, 2 projects. Very excited about them. Don't know how they're gonna come out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea. A little bit worried, but at the same time, like a little bit worried and stressed, but at the same time, excited about it. It's kind of where my status is with these projects. So I hope you guys will be excited to try it out as well when they come out. I will try to send, samples to different streamers and content creators for the switches. Hopefully we can see something cool that happens. So I don't know. That's all I can hope with you guys. Hopefully. Also, by the way, what are you guys' thoughts on me adding, instead of the karaoke stream? That is fair. You could. Sample of HG switches to Phoenix? No, I can't send it to Phoenix. Phoenix is gonna kill me. Phoenix would actually kill me. Phoenix wouldn't even review it. He'd be like, screw this, and he'd just throw it away. He'd just throw it away. So, anyways, do you guys want me to do a rebuild real quick? I don't know if you guys want me to do a rebuild real quick. I could rebuild my Parabolica one more time. The Parabolica really does need a bit of a rebuild. I can show you guys what ended up happening to my Parabolica. This right now is my Parabolica. I was trying to sell it. We have no idea how it's happening. I can give you guys a little sound test right now. It's actually really, really sharp sounding right now. It's quite sharp. And the spacebar is too deep. That's the one thing I don't like about it. Random question. Does ramen come from Korea or Japan? I saw many people debating it. Ramen should be originally from Japan. That's what I think. The one thing. Yeah, the spacebar. Man, the spacebar is just too deep. I probably should replace the stabs in this one. Is it China? Let's just Google it. Where is ramen originated? Is it China for ramen? Oh, it is China. You're right. It is China. This is top mount, Nav. This is top mount. You should daily this before selling it. I mean, I got my kind of like... I do love the design. Oh, this thing is just... It's so beautiful design-wise. Why can't it just sound good too? It's so nice design-wise. Design-wise, this board is just so nice. What plate are you using? PBT plate? I'm not a big fan of PBT. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the PBT plate. I mean, we could try rebuilding this one last time. One last time with alu plate. I kind of want to go back to the alu plate, honestly. I kind of want to go back to the alu plate. I do have CF plate too. We can do this one more time. I kind of want to change this up. You know what, let's do it. Let's just change this back. I want to fix stabs too. Yeah, I got all the plates, literally. I have an ABS plate, a CF plate, and an alu plate. I have all the plates for this thing. I was even thinking, do I build a PP plate for this thing? Because I was like, ugh, I kind of want something better. I'm going to change this from top mount too. No more top mount. We're going to go back to tadpole. No piss yellow. No, I don't have PI. ABS is a little bit too sharp, honestly. ABS is a little bit too sharp. Let's rebuild this thing. Let's rebuild this thing. Before I go, I want to rebuild this to make it sound better. ABS is really sharp too. ABS is really sharp. I thought ABS might work, but it's too sharp on this thing. Actually, no, I've never tried ABS. That's why. That's the reason why I went ABS on this one. Let's rebuild it. We're going to change it from top mount to the tadpole mount. Because I'm not enjoying this top mount too much. Oh no, here it goes again. What do you mean here it goes again? Yeah, we're doing the tadpole mount. What's wrong with the tadpole mount? What's wrong with tadpoles? Why are you hating on the tadpole? Why you hate on tadpole? Didn't take an hour with them? Okay. Don't take that as a sign that tadpoles is bad. It's just me having a hard time with them. Surely he learned by now? No, Hollow Monk, I have not learned by now. That is not happening. That is not a thing I have learned. What are these extra mountings there? I wonder if this is actually very necessary there. Terrible streamer fell off. I fell off a long time ago. Actually, to be fair, to fall means you have to rise. I haven't had the rise yet, so does it count as a fall off if you don't have the rise? Someone tell me. Does that count as a fall off if you don't have the rise? You mean people? No. You have your rise. I don't have a rise. That's the difference. I don't have a rise. I don't know which mount we should go with at the moment. Or which plate should we go with? Yeah, I've never climbed up. I'm still on the ground. Technically, I'm lower than the ground. So, there's that. Ooh, shoot. One second, everyone. Just trying to find something here. Why isn't it in there? What the heck happened? One second. Where did they go? What the heck? What the heck? What am I just seeing in this thing that popped up that says, "Hey, warning, do you want to accept this chat or not?" Where did it go? Where the heck did it go? It was in the case, and I don't see it in my box. The heck? Doing something with that? Huh. Can we get a little Subway Surfer gameplay? I'm trying to fight my attention span here. There's no Subway Surfer. I am the Subway Surfer. I guess. I don't know if I'm the Subway Surfer or not. Why is that music not working either? That's weird. One second. Sorry, guys. Something is missing. And I don't know why it's missing when I put it inside the case. And it's not there. And I'm going, huh? I guess we stick with this for now. We stick with the top mount because my tadpoles for some reason are missing from my case. I don't know why. I offered $200 for no. I need to stop my stamps. I mean, that's fair. I get you. Why is the music not playing anymore? What the heck? A music player broke. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. There's just don't know what's going on. It's weird. Okay, whatever. Whatever. strangest keyboard I've acquired? I think this one. I think this one takes the cake. I think this one literally takes the cake. Okay, let's get the music going back. This one literally takes the cake. My music player is freaking out. What the heck? Oh, I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that. I don't think so. I think my boards have been like, well, I don't know, actually. Huh, I'm also loose. I've lost my music player. There we go. Oh my goodness, my music player was like freaking out on me. I'm also freaking out on myself. I don't know why something went missing though. 200 for the Parabolica? No. That ain't happening. I can just get the tadpoles easy. Okay, no ABS. ABS bad. ABS bad. So what plate should we do? I guess CF plate, but I don't know if I want to do CF plate on this thing. Actually, I've been kind of not enjoying CF plates lately. I don't know why I haven't been enjoying CF plates lately, but I used to love them, and now I'm just like, I don't know. I've stopped enjoying I stopped enjoying CF for a while. I don't know why. I just stopped enjoying them. But we'll do CF plate. We'll do the exact thing that Nav loves so much about this board. Top mount CF plate. I'm curious of how that will be. So we do have the clip-in stabs. I'm just gonna have to double check on these clip-in stabs. Something's a bit off on these clip-ins. Alrighty, we'll do CF then. I have CF plates, so. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna order a PP plate for this board. I think the PP plate I heard actually works well with this one. I should have gotten PP plate. I heard a PP plate is good. It's carbon fiber is CF. CF is carbon fiber. We'll just quickly change it up and then put it back together. No. Ask all the questions you need to. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Kinesis is I think Kinesis is pretty interesting. I think it's very ergonomic though. I do want one Kinesis board. Kinesis. I think I want a Kinesis board for sure. Oh man, so many things I need to get done in the next little while. Alright. I do like this alu plate though. One thing I like about this alu plate is the color. I love how it actually is the color of the board. But we go with the CF plate. It's the Parabolica 60. That is, oh yeah, that's true. I can make cuts at the color. Well, but not everything can be colored the same thing though. Same way, you know what I mean? Because like some of them you can't really color, like I can't color CF orange. Can I? Can you color CF orange? is this? What the heck's going on? What the heck? Should have called it the Diabolical 60. Man, for the amount of work that I had to put into this board, yeah, literally. It's like so much pain and effort. But maybe I'll like it. It's just not my style. Like, some people are gonna enjoy this sound. I do think some people will enjoy it, not everybody. I'm just not one of those people. I love the design though. Just the design on its own is amazing. The design on its own is really nice on this board, and I really appreciate this design aspect of it. The design of this board is very nice. But there's also other boards that have nice designs, right? Like, it doesn't have to be this board specific that I must keep. So I'm just looking at possibly switching it out. I like how it looks in the color aspect of it. Like, the design of the board itself is just really nice. Like, the back design, the bottom, the back, the side. It's very nice. High aesthetically flip. Yeah, just like the overall like look of it. I'll say the look of it. Wash myself. We'll come back. Okay. Have fun washing yourself. Whatever that means. We got my plate fork. I need my plate fork. Yeah, like, it's well put together. I think design, like, look wise, but that's just very look based, right? So sound wise, it's really not there. There's still a little bit lacking in terms of the sound. That's the issue. So sound wise, it's still lacking a lot, which is why I'm not happy with it fully, especially considering like how much I paid. But it's not, the sound wasn't like horrible right now. Sound actually ended up getting a lot better, but it's still not where I want it to be, if that makes sense. The sound wise, I love how my Sebas sounds. The Sebas sound is amazing. I love how this board here sounds. It's a little bit more clean. I'm a more clean sound liking person. I don't like as much resonance. I like a little bit of resonance is okay, but I prefer less resonance than anything else. So I'm not a big resonance fan. I like a little bit more of a solid sound for my boards. I like to have a little bit more of a brighter spacebar sound. I'm not a big fan of the deep spacebar sound overall. So that's something I also learned about my preferences in sound. Is I like a little bit more of a brighter spacebar sound. So there's that aspect. I also prefer a little bit more of a you can DM me. Yeah, DM me on Discord. Send a DM through Discord. I check my DMs. But I do think the biggest issue with this board that I personally found with it is the fact that the sound is a little bit inconsistent around the board. So like around the areas, it's not fully consistent in terms of sounding the same around everywhere. Which I think overall a board should not sound too different from the left side of the board to the right side of the board. So there's that aspect that I wasn't a big fan of. I love loud switches too. Loud switches and loud boards are fun. I enjoy it. I have fun with it. But I also just, it's not even just about not liking this board sound-wise. It's more of the fact that I just want other boards now already. I think that's the issue. Is like after I built a board once or twice or so, I just go, oh, you know what? I kind of want another keyboard, and I would want other ones. So I'm like, oh, I would like to have a different board now. I would like to try another type of board out there. And there's specific boards I really want right now that I would prefer to have over this one, is the thing. Is the thing. Seriously, you think my board is faulty? Really? If it's a faulty thing, then I could probably bring this up. But how would I bring this up to, like, what would I do? Like, how do I bring this up to them? They're not gonna care. InStudio doesn't give a crap about their international buyers anymore. They've completely gone. No, I don't think PCB faulty, but the PCB should be. It's not faulty. I don't think that counts as a fault though. Does it count as a fault? Would that count as a fault? I don't think that counts as a fault. Yeah, InStudio's not gonna give a crap. No, I don't think they're gonna care at all. They're just gonna be like, whatever. You know, TTC really likes to send me interesting stuff. It's kind of funny. It's almost like I'm talking to a friend. Navid lied his for a reason. Liked his for a reason. I saw lie. I mean, to be fair, this was before I did all the force breaks that I wasn't enjoying it, and that's the biggest thing, is like, I think it needed the force breaks, and I didn't do the force breaks at first when I first built it. Because I want to see how a board is without force breaking it. But I can't say that's a PCB fault, though. Right, that's not a PCB issue. This is a board. I don't know if mine was maybe cut incorrectly, and maybe that's why. But there's no way that there's such a low chance that it's because my specific parabolic was cut incorrectly, right? That would make no sense. Could that be it? Maybe the frame is bad? Maybe. Yeah, cause I guess I could try reaching out to ClickClack, but I don't think ClickClack's gonna really help me. I don't know. Maybe I could try reaching out. And be like, hey, I've done a lot of rebuilds with a lot of plates, and I'm having issues with the sound inconsistent. And people are saying it's weird. They're going to, or they come on. That's not. This isn't a skill issue thing now, is it? Or are they just wanting to bully me today, huh? Like, why you want to bully me, Oily? No, it's not working. Sounds like the switch is not fully flush. What the heck? Yeah, this is kind of worse. Let's just see what's going on first. There's a lot of really weird give sound too. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys hear something And then see if you guys think this is also weird, because I think this is very weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on the steps too. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to take a look. But the steps was okay in the ABS. It's not doing so well right now in this one. I'm gonna let you guys hear something that I hear at my board, which is really weird. Yeah, you heard the creaking, right? I don't know if Nav and Anomalous Dude hear that creaking too. Because my board had creaking from the beginning when I first got it. I don't know if that was normal. Okay, so let me turn off the music real quick, and you guys listen to this very quick. Let me just bring up the mic. Yeah, you guys hear that, right? That shouldn't be normal, right? But mine does it with any plate I use. Spacebar is also screwed up right now. The alpha's a lot better. This is just normal tolerance in machining, not normal. What? What do you mean by not normal? No, this board doesn't come with foam. And why is my spacebar all of a sudden so bad now? What's going on? So wait, Nav, are you saying it is normal or not normal? Yeah, because it's also happening here. Yeah, it's a lot of... You guys hear that, right? Maybe I should reach out. No. This isn't about the force breaking, though. Do you hear the creaking? This creaking sound happens while I type. Like, I hear it creaking while I'm typing. But this isn't just when I build it this way, though. It's with every single plate that I use. And I think something is wrong with this board specifically. I think I might have gotten something that's a little bit off. I'm screwing it just to the point where the screws are starting to have like pressure, right? So it says like, it feels like you get that feeling where it's like, oh, it's a bit tight now. I should stop moving it. Okay, yeah, because I get that with every single build that I do. And I did a top mount right now. So I think that something's off on my specific board, and I don't know what it is. So I'll reach out to ClickClack about it. I think ClickClack will be nice about it. And then, because like, it's like, I did so many rebuilds, there's no way that I'm getting something wrong every time. Because like, there's no way I'm getting the build wrong every time, right? Like, there's no way. That I did 4 rebuilds of this now, and I've gotten the build wrong every time. Like, there can't be a possibility of that. Like, there's no way. There's no way I'm getting it this bad and that I've had to force break it this much. Because it's like, something seems like it's off in the machining. Okay, so tighten it a little bit more. Okay, tighten it a little bit more. Tighten it a little bit more. Tighten up more. Tighten it a little bit more. Because I don't like to tighten top mount too hard. So that's why I don't do it that way, but we can try. Well, we're trying top mount first, but the thing is like that creaking noise shouldn't be normal, right? And Nav has his on top mount too. It's like any kind of configuration I've done with this build has that creaking sound. Doesn't matter if it's the gaskets, doesn't matter whatever it is, it just creaks really badly. Like, I only get creaking constantly. No, it's not just when I do that really. It's whenever I just, whatever build I do, it doesn't matter. It will still have that creaking noise. It's the PCB that makes that creaking noise. It's not even the plate that's making that noise, it's the PCB that's making that noise. If that makes sense. So for some reason the PCB makes a creaking noise. Yes, it will do it even before I screw in the bottom and top case. Alright, let me just move it here. Let's do it before we put this back in. Because it said you said screw it. Well. Here, let's take this off. Let's take this off and then we can test it. No, Shy. We've kind of come to a conclusion here. Not a conclusion. Some people are thinking that my board is a QC error. So let's see. Okay, so we don't get any creaking before I screw it in. So there is no creaking, Oily, when it's not screwed in right now. We're going to get the creaking as soon as I screw it into the bottom case. Okay, so just without any screwing in, we'll try that. Yeah, there's creaking. It's creaking as soon as I sit it on top of the case. It did it before Force Bracket 2. Try to reseat it. Okay. Looks like it's seated fine. But how do I... It happens with the tadpole mount too, Nav. It's not just the screw in. It's with the tadpole too, because the placement's still the same. And Oily, it still squeaked even without the force brakes. Feels like mine's like maybe having a little bit of a fitment issue with everything. But it's, I don't think it's like a PCB needs to be moved. Let's try it. How close do we need to look? Like, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? No, there's just some tape residue that's on my case right now from the top, from the force breaking. But no, like, rubbing against kind of thing. No, this is a tape residue. So that's just tape residue. Ignore the tape residue. Let me just get that off. But it's like, I think it's something more. Let's put this back on for a moment. Let's just screw this back on for a second. I'm gonna have to take down the posting for this board until we solve this issue of what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna try not screwing in the spacebar section because that's where it's squeaking the most. And let's try putting it back on. But it shouldn't squeak though, right? That shouldn't cause squeaking. Oh, you know what? It's not actually sitting well. 1 second. What's going on here? Okay, so I noticed this, guys. Do you see this? When I put the case back on, do you see how it sits? Do you guys see that gap? See how the left is fine? The top case is slanting. So let's just try plugging this in. Let's make sure that it's not just a cable issue. So much for fit and finish. When you screw it in, it fits perfect. So I wonder if my case is just the issue. We might have found this issue, guys. We might find out that I might actually like this board, but I'm having issues with a QC issue that happened. Well, 1 second. If I put this cable back in and put it in, it should be fine. Yeah, it's not fitting fully. Like the back is flush, so the back is fine. Do you guys see that? The back is completely fine. The back is no issues at all. The left is fine. And then it's this right side that just peeks out. Slightly warped. It's bad alignment. Let's try doing it without the PCB installed. Luckily, I just bought this recently, so if anything, we should be able to find out what's going on. Good point shot. If it actually still does that, what would I say to Click Clack? What do you guys? What would the thing I say to them be? Is there a warranty on this? If that's the case. Would there be warranty at that point? I don't even know if there's warranty for that coverage. It wasn't that long ago, though. I mean, I guess I could do a chargeback, but I don't want to charge back, and I don't want to do something to a vendor that's not good. Okay, so without the PCB, let's see this. No, it's still lifted up. It's a lot less, but it's still not fully. I don't know if I can focus this here. So it's not as flush. It's still a little bit of a thing here. Like compared to this side, it's still slightly lifted. It's way less, but it's still lifted a little bit. So it's like it's still slightly lifted. But it seems like once the... It's still slightly slanted. Without the PCB. If you screw it down, it comes fine without the PCB, of course. But it's like the way I can tell that it's still slightly slanted is this bottom part right here. See how it sticks out a little bit? While this side is completely flush. Like this side has zero of that. Hopefully my camera can focus. There you go. Zero. Slightly out. But both have the force brakes though, Shy. So just this one corner? Okay. Because both sides have it. It's still slightly out. Still slightly out. With this side still has the force brakes. I took out the force brakes in this corner. It's less, but it's still out. Okay, I can do it. I can take them all out. 1 second. Let's just remove this plastic piece. Oh man, I have to remove every single one of these. Yeah, because I don't think you can actually return. I don't think CC has any returns. I'm pretty sure any bar you buy, there's no return policies. Pretty sure you can't return anything. Pretty sure you can't return anything. I would just want an exchange, yes. You know what though? I'm glad we did this stream, guys. I'm very glad that we did this and we did the rebuild of this, because otherwise I would have kept doing this, and then if I sold this to someone and then they got it and it was a fitment issue the whole time, then that would feel bad. That'd be a feels bad. Yeah, because like a fitment issue is not my fault, right? A fitment issue would not be my fault. No, now it's like pretty flat. We're good now. So after removing all the force brakes, this side is finally back in. We say with streamer privilege, Shy, but I'm a very small streamer. They could give zero crap. It seems like everything's fit now. But it still makes no sense that it wasn't flush with the force brakes. But we still have the creaking issue though now. The creaking issue, right? The issue with the creaking. We have the creaking issue. Let's try. True, it could be. Oh, but then I have to do new force brakes again. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm using the very specific force brakes that they provided. Okay, so I'm gonna install just the force brakes that they provided. Let's see what happens. Let's just try the ones that they provided. Okie dokie. You're right, Shy. You're right. Shy is right. Yes, I should have done that first. And if it doesn't creak, what happens? And then if I force break it and it creaks, what do? At that point, what do? This is a fun experience, though. This is a new experience. I'm actually always glad that I am the one that gets like some weird, crappy stuff happen to me. And because, hi, Rolly, hi. My spine creaks too. My spine creaks too. Alright, let's see if it will creak without screwing it in first. Alright, is it flush? No, it's not flush. Okay, this is zero force brakes, guys. It isn't actually, it is a slight warp. So there is a slight warp to it. No, I mean, I never checked. It is a slight warp. I wouldn't consider this slight warp? Okay. No, it still creaks. It still creaks. Wait, let me just actually screw it in. The creak was in the middle of the board. Let me just screw it in first, and then we'll hear it. Let's see if there's any creaking. Yeah, they're still creaking. No, Shy, I'm not squishing it that hard. This is like, okay, this is like me barely, like, I'm not even putting a lot of pressure. Like, Shy, I'm not putting a lot of pressure. Like, I'm literally just doing this. Like, that's all I'm doing. Like, not a lot of pressure. Like, I'm literally just, like, barely, like... I mean, fair. But I don't know, the squeak is like, I'm not really pressing it that much for squeak. Like, I'm pressing it less than I would be typing on it. Like, this isn't normal squeak. With... So you're thinking the board normally squeaks. Because I'm pressing it less than when, like, I'm typing. You have to understand that I'm pressing this a lot weaker than I'm typing it. This is, okay, so this is about pressure that, like, I don't know how much pressure I would say this, but this is, like, when I'm putting more pressure. So you're saying you have, but do you have this much squeak, though? No? And keep in mind, this is about, like, typing pressure. Because this isn't normal squeak. I don't think I've ever heard a board squeak like this. Yeah, but even Anomalous Dude has the same board, and Anomalous Dude's board doesn't creak like that. By the way, Shy, that creaking noise also occurs when I use ABS plate. Yeah, because I've never heard a plate make that kind of squeaking noise. I mean, I don't know. I'll contact them anyways, just to see what they say. Shy, yeah, there is a lot of variables at play, I agree with you. But I just don't feel like that's a normal thing to deal with, like get with the board. Like your board shouldn't be squeaking like this, even with a little bit of pressure. And when I say a little bit, I'm literally talking about like I'm just pressing it. Like I'm just slightly pressing it like this. Like I would be typing, like less pressure than when I type. Yes, I will have to hear yours tomorrow. So I mean, resonance is gonna happen right now for me because I have no force breaks at all. Fair. I mean, this is all stock plates, stock PCB, stock everything. I mean, fair. I mean, we're gonna change to the alu plate then. Because the only last plate that I have is the alu plate, which is a stock plate from the... The only reason I'm gonna be doing this last rebuild of this to test it out is because if Shy doesn't feel like there is something wrong with it, then chances are Click Clack's also going to be like there's nothing wrong with it. We'll try one last build of it. And then, worst case, worst comes serve, I just contact Click Clack. But yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if Shy doesn't think there's something wrong with it, chances are the vendors are also not going to think something's wrong with it. I'm pretty sure the vendors are going to probably care less. I think the vendors probably would care less, a lot less. Shy, I'm telling you, man. The yogurts was to make the sport sound better. It was to see if this board can be better, but I am struggling with a lot of parts of this board, which is not fun. But I mean, it happens. I mean, whatever. So weird though. And I mean, to be fair, I think Shy being like a little bit more like, oh no, that's like, that should be what a board can be within tolerance wise. Within limits. What keyboard is this? This is the Parabolica 60. Sorry, I've been just like focusing on trying to figure this out. I don't know. We'll try it, and then, worst case, I just contact them. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's fine. And then I'll take clips from the stream and then send it to them and be like, this is what happened, and I don't know what's going on. But it doesn't seem like it's 100% normal. And if it's not 100% normal, then yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I don't know where I put my tadpoles right now, so I'm gonna have to go find them next time. But in general, I feel like even whether or not I have tadpoles, whether or not I have whatever options, I think if the creaking still exists with overall everything, and a wooden house, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's more like, okay, if I have these issues though, and even if it's within the tolerance measures, I don't think it should be normal. And I don't think we should be accepting that it's normal. I mean, that's fair. But I'm just saying, I feel like, I don't think if we should also accept that a board built with creaking is acceptable. Which, I mean, worst case scenario, if it is my board is just creaking, and that's the case, and they don't do anything, I'm just going to take down my sale, and then I'll just take the loss as a loss. But I will probably make a video, hi Sleepy, saying that never ever trust in studio. No, that's what I'm saying though. If it does creak though, I think we probably just take it from there and go, okay. Mikey takes a loss. It's a sad loss, but I take a loss. I wouldn't sell this board. At this point, with the creaking, I won't sell this board. I'm gonna take the sale down. I can't give this to someone that, when it's like this. No, I'd rather not. I don't want anyone to deal with this issue at all. There's no point. I'd rather just not. I won't sell it. I feel bad to sell it to anyone, even for a discounted price. The only way I'd give it to someone is probably just give it to someone for free. That would be the only way this board would be okay to be giveaway. It just feels bad. Feels bad to give someone a bad board. I just feels bad to do it. I'd rather just keep it and keep it as a board that I put on display going, this is a board you should never buy. What? You don't like the Yogurt S in here? What's wrong with the Yogurt S? What? Why are we changing switches? Yeah, we shouldn't change any variables though, right? We should just keep it. Because like if we change too many variables. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like I mean, not even just about never know. I'm saying is like we should keep the variables as much as same as possible. I'm trying to see if it creaks, right? Just seeing if there's any issues. So I'm thinking just like stick with what I have, and then eliminate it one by one. Okay, I mean, we'll try a different one. What should I change it to then? Something full travel? What longer travel switch do I have? What longer? Should I put the M3s in here? The Key Geek M3? It's got 3.8mm travel. We could do 3.8mm travel M3. Mac V2? No, I don't have Mac V2. Hi, bad people. Nice. Yes, the Yogurt S is great. Neo 70 probably sounds really good with it. But at that point, why do I take a loss and get rid of a board? I can just have a expensive, I could literally just have an expensive paperweight. One second, let me just search something real quick. Is this a full travel switch? I don't even know if this is a full travel switch. Okay, bye Nav. Thank you for coming and helping out for a while. Have a good night. What is there? Where did it go? Huh? One second. What the heck? Why don't I see it? What travel is this? Hey, does anyone know what the travel on the Rubiho's gray switches are? What's the travel on the Rubiho's gray switches? Ruby Hill switches? No? We shouldn't use these? These are bad? We can remove them. Alright, let's do these ones. They got around Larange. The Gatoron Larange. Let's put in my Why isn't it going in? We gotta get you a printed big ass fork. Yeah. Actually, I think Shiva's sending me one. I think Shiva's sending me one. Sinister Platy. Hey Platy, how you doing? Sinister's not buying anything. We're saying, do I chuck this Parabolica off a bridge? Or do we keep using it? And then I'll chuck it off a bridge on stream. I'll be like, hey guys, I'm on top of the bridge. Platy's like, it's a 60 bridge for me. Platy, you don't like 60s? Send me a quick video. I can take a look. I'm trying not to let myself. It's a financial decision. Ah, okay. That's fair. Alright, now with I got you. Let me watch your video. Alright, let me just quickly pause the music. I want to listen to it. I can't. Oh, it's still being processed for playback. Okay, I wait. I wait while it processes. I wait while it processes. Where did my chat go? Huh? Where'd my chat go? Oh, here it is. Mikey, are you a sweaty gamer? I used to be. I used to be a sweaty gamer. Now I could care less. I just want to have fun. Probably because of my age too. It's too tiring to focus for too long, gaming wise. That'd be another 10 boards. I mean, that's fair. I would like a Lily 60 HHKB. That thing is like 800 bucks used right now on the used market. People are flipping that thing like crazy. Do you do full-time YouTube? No, I do not. My YouTube does not make any really real money. It doesn't even make enough for me to buy keyboards. It makes me enough to buy switches though. So that's sometimes what I do with it. I never tried GMK keycap because the price is too much, but I really like this. Is there a difference? Yes. Kikobo sounds a lot deeper than GMK does. GMK is much better for clacky sound. Much better. But I think SWG is doing a pretty good job right now with it. I know that Phoenix was here. He would give me hell for saying that. But I honestly think that SWG is actually pretty good. I'm sure Shai will also kill me for that too, but you know, I'm just saying. Shai might kill me for that. So, I'm still a Pele taker. Really? Why? What's your reasoning that you think that KKB is SWG's, like you're not sold on SWG yet? What's your reasoning? There must be a reason for it. Plady, you too? Plady, why are you not sold on SWG? What's your reason? Oh. Interesting. A little more rounded? Yes. Yes. You're right a little bit. For muted Thaki switch? Muted, I would say go with the Aqua Rosewood. Why is this not lining up well? Oh shoot. No, this isn't lining up in terms of the plate. Ugh. I mean, that's fair. SWG is like the budget, right? So, well, I think sound and stuff wise too. I mean, I think there's like the reason why I like SWG is like it kind of gives you the whole picture of like multiple factors of it, right? Like GMK is great, but GMK, yes, is more expensive. While SWG is like a little bit more, it's like cheaper, but it also has a very similar sound profile and feel to it. Oh, you're saying just download it? Okay, I can just download it. A second. Oh no, it's just playing now. I don't hear, you know, your board's not creaking, but I do hear that the sound isn't even all over. It is quite sharp though. You have very, it's also sharp for yours too, which is interesting. Alrighty, let's put this on top first. So it does have a sharp sound to it. That's something that I did hear from yours as well. Which I also had mine with my ABS set, actually. So I do hear it a little bit. If anyone else wants to try listening to it. It's good. HMX Blossom. Oh, Blossom. Did I get the Blossom? Which ones are I getting again? I think I got a different one. It's just slightly out. I mean, we'll see how this goes. To be fair, on the top mount, full travel switch is probably going to be fine and make it sound okay. But to be fair, full travel switches usually are quite, they should be in general, most builds. Is my opinion of full travel switches. I think full travel switches just work in most builds that are top mount that have not great sound. I think pretty much in general, if you want to get a board to sound a little bit better, and that's not great, just put it like a top mount with a lot of resonance, just put in a full travel switch, and you're pretty good to go. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did hear yours. It had a little bit of a sharp sound to it, but I think overall yours sounded definitely definitely sounded better than mine. A lot more even than mine. I mean, it's what we get. It's what happens. Yeah, the alu plate definitely doesn't have the creaking. I think alu plate likely wouldn't have creaking because the plate is so firm. And I think the softer plates are the ones making me creak on my board. On this one, specifically. But at this point, I don't know what's probably the best solution for this. It's hard to say. I can't really sell it. I don't know. Alrighty, we did it. It's all built up now. The creaking's gone, but the spacebar has no sound. With the alu plate, the spacebar has like no sound to it. I don't know. The sound... I'm not sure. Honestly, at this point, Shy, I'm not sure anymore. The spacebar is pretty dead, though. This is the Gateron L'Orange. The Gateron L'Orange is definitely a quieter switch. But that means this board can't use any other switch but this switch for me to use this. Why is the stabilizer so bad right now? I mean, like, L'Oranges are definitely a little bit... It's going to be a quieter switch. But that means I also can't use any other plate on this board either. So this board is stuck on alu plate with a full travel switch. That's pretty much the only build you can possibly build on this board. Because otherwise, it's going to have creaking, and otherwise, the board will not sound good. The issue is, Shy, is like, if I'm going to do anything else with this board, I can't. It's going to creak. Like, I have to stick with the alu plate. Without the alu plate, the board is going to creak, and it's not going to be good. Yeah, but no, I'm not going to add foam. And also, there is no foam. I don't have foam plate. I don't have foam for this board. Why is this stabilizer so bad? What the heck? What's going on with the stabilizer? Oh. You asking too much from this board? I don't know. I don't know if it is. This is the maze steps. The maze clip-ins. Because one of the issues I had with this board is if you put any other stabilizers in this, the stabilizer dies. It just doesn't work. This is what the BCP switches. The stabilizer, like the spacebar, just won't work. Like the sound-wise, if you put in any screw-in stabilizer, the stable, like the spacebar on my board has just died every time. Like it'll make a flat sound and won't do anything. Right now it's with the clip-ins. The clip-ins is the only ones that somehow were okay so far. I wouldn't say skill issue. Like I wouldn't say skill issue because it's just every single screw and stab didn't work with this. But my spacebar for some reason has with this board hasn't been the best in any config that I've done. I've replaced the stabilizers about 3 times. But clip-ins have been the only ones so far that could work. That's something that I did notice. We don't know. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's just maybe a bad board. This is with like a very clucky switch. Actually, let me just try something like a super clucky switch. Let me grab a super clucky switch real quick. This is the M3s. Yeah, this is about the best it could be. Yeah, this is with the QK M3s inside. I don't think this is fine. A spacebar to sound like this is probably really not good. Because if you consider the opposite, which is this bass here, like this is what a proper spacebar should sound like. This is like super muted and like flat. This is a very flat spacebar. Yeah, the sounds, it's like the board doesn't have an even sound. This side is like a lot more dense sounding, while this is like it's not like the board's issue is specifically the sound is off from here and here. You have very different sound at the edges here and here, and then the middle is all the same. So this and this is very, very different. Like, you can hear it. And then same over here. Yeah. So, I mean, overall, I think it's just the boards. Yeah, it's just a bad board. No, I wouldn't say it's a refund either. I wouldn't expect a refund either for this board. I don't think there is like anything to refund on it either. I mean, worst case would have been just to try to get a replacement, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just got unlucky. I don't know. I just got a bad board. I don't think it's gonna get a replacement though. There isn't anything really that bad about it. So I don't know. I think that's it. I think there's really nothing much we can do. I think it's just I just got a bad board, and I'm gonna get stuck with a bad board because I bought a bad board. Not saying like this specific build was bad, but I bought a bad keyboard. Like, I shouldn't have bought a bad keyboard. Mistakes learned. Mistakes learned from. I mean, we don't. It seems like it's fine with after removing everything, but it seems like it's completely fine. I don't know. No. That's what we thought. But Shy thinks that it's not enough warping to be considered an issue. He thinks that's it within tolerance, is what he said. So. It seems like it's okay. Within tolerance, right? So. I guess pretty much we'll have to see what Navs is like tomorrow, right? I don't know. We'll see Navs tomorrow. Nav is streaming tomorrow, so we'll hear Navs and then we can see what happens. We can see what happens with Navs. Anyways, I gotta go. It's already late. It's past 8 p.m. Is there anyone streaming? Oh, it's okay. We got Big H streaming, guys. We got Big H streaming. So I'm gonna go raid Big H. But thank you all you guys for coming. Obviously. Oh, thank you, Platty, for the follow. Thank you. Obviously, my build. I mean, the Parabolica is just bad. The Parabolica is just bad. It's just a bad board, unfortunately. Sound-wise. Design-wise, it's a great board. It's just a bad sounding board. What can I do? I learn. You know, you live and learn. You live and learn. That's just how it is. So, alrighty, let's go. Wait, did Big H just end stream? Did Big H just end stream? Did he just end stream? Shoot, is there anyone to raid? Guys, who can I raid? Someone give me someone to raid. It's no worries. Thank you, Anomalous Dude, for, sending me that audio. I think at the end of the day, yeah, we will. I mean, we'll see. I think tomorrow Nav's stream is gonna be pretty much what helps really see, because Nav also has the Parabolica and he's using a CF plate. So I think from when he does the testing for me on stream, we'll see. We'll see for sure exactly what's going on. I think that'll be ahead. Yeah, but when he does it on stream though, Shy, we maybe be able to hear a little bit of what's like. Maybe be able to hear it. I don't know. We'll test it. We'll see. At the end of the day, we'll see. We will see. The board is beautiful though. I do love the design of this thing. It's so nice. But it's fine. That's what happens. Alrighty. Anyone have anyone that they can tell me to raid? Is there anyone that I can raid before I go? Because I'm very sleepy now. I'm not that hungry, but I am sleepy. Anyone I can raid? Anyone know of someone I can raid? Ducks. Got it. We go Ducks. What is the Ducks stream? Is this the one? Dash Ducks? Okay, let's do it. Alrighty, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you guys next week. Good night.